Casa, 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 Casa.
How we get up, just call back, right back. We can spend, then get it right back, man. She just gotta want all of that, so that's why I bought.
Y'all, listen, we are here for Love Island USA. When I tell you this episode was everything, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I am so happy, okay? I am so happy that we are here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, the villa for the past week has just not been giving, okay? It has not been giving, and we needed some people to come in and shake that shit up, okay? Shake this, shake this. It came and it shook it up, all right? We are finally at Casa Amor. I am so glad that it happened on tonight. All right. A lot of you guys were in the comments wondering, what is Casa Amor? What is Casa Amor? This is Casa Amor. Okay. So for the people that are new to the show, this is Casa Amor. All right. And y'all, I'm sure, are as excited as us people, us longtime watchers. Y'all probably just as excited as we are. Okay. When y'all like, oh my God, they got new people and this is happening, that is happening. Yes. Okay. I feel like tonight, the excitement around Love Island tonight, I just feel like other seasons gave us that, like, every other episode. I feel, you know what I'm saying? They had, very little low moments, and it was more so filled with a lot of excitement. So I'm glad to be in this place. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't mind what they did to the ladies at all. I do not mind. I feel like the ladies are very forgiving. And yeah, this is what we needed to shake that SHI up. Okay, y'all needed that. Not sending in a piece of a bombshell here, a piece of a bombshell. Nah, we sending in a slew of girls. Okay, a slew of girls, so you got all kind of different women that's coming at your man. And it's fresh. It's something new. Now, my concern with this cast is that they have been so focused on what America thinks that they are not going to take the opportunity to fully explore these other connections. I'm hoping that they do, but I want to see some of the girls come back. I honestly want to see all the damn girls come back to the Villa High Key. Bring all their asses back over. Okay, that's what y'all really need to do. But we'll see, guys. Like, we'll see. Let's go ahead and start at the top of this episode. But before we get into it, if you have yet to hit that like button, go ahead and do so, honey. We are about 150 subscribers away from 106,000. All right. So I know a few of y'all over there watching. Y'all couldn't wait to hurry up and click on that video and cut that volume up. I will hope that you hurry up and click that subscribe button. And that's on P. Do you hear me? Okay, because you be coming over here a little too much, trying to get your little hee ha ha and calculate on. But you ain't hitting that subscribe. Might as well go ahead. Anyway, I'll give you some time to do that, honey. Let's get into Anaya and Casey at the top of the episode. So Anaya and Casey are dealing with more of the situation with Bryce, Zach, more so Bryce trying to allude to Casey's intentions not being genuine of some sort. And so she wants to go and ask about this because, of course, Trinity brought other information back to her about the whole Soul situation. I feel a way. Soul is no longer in the villa. Whether he was interested in exploring her or not, it does not fucking matter because Anaya is getting on my nerves. Like, let's not act like you're not going to try and stop that man from talking to other girls. You sit up here and say that you can explore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And then now when he really finna go do it, it's like, fuck, okay, I got something for him. I'm going to show him this. I'm going to show him that. Like, you don't even believe the words coming out your mouth. It's crazy. But either way, so she asked if Soul was to still be here, would he explore her? And he says, I would have given her another chance. I said, another chance? That baby, what that mean? I would give her another chance. Are you saying you would have given her another chance on the island? Or were you saying you would give her another chance at you? Because I'm confused on the chance because it ain't like she really approached you outside of the damn challenge for real. I mean, yeah, y'all had that sit down, but she didn't even really go and try her luck with you for real, for real. Y'all just had like a simple chat. So what do you mean another chance? It made me think he was talking about the island because then, production cut it. Before he could make his follow-up statement, they cut it to the next point of her asking another question. So I don't know what it means with somebody. All right. So she asked if he would have pulled her for a chat if she was still there. And so he's pretty much like, I mean, yeah, I probably would have pulled her for a chat. So Anaya asked, does he think it makes sense to still keep her around or something like that? And he was like, yeah, it would have made sense so that she could get an opportunity to do what you bitches up here doing. So she says, but Sincere didn't want to keep her. So you would have been like the only person like still pulling her for a chat. Like, do you see how that looks? Do you see how that makes sense? Yeah, we see how that makes sense. We see what he's saying. The problem that you are having, Anaya, And I don't care nothing about no Anaya stands, because y'all don't even much know that girl like that for real, okay? But do what you gonna do. The thing is, y'all are not closed off. And this is y'all fucking problem in the villa. Y'all are acting too closed off with people that has not had a conversation with you about being closed off. And then y'all want to attempt to make it appear as though you want the person to explore, but you really don't. I feel like Melanie may be the only one coming around to allowing Sincere to explore, but it's not. I feel like she know he gonna do what he want to do anyway, and she's also going to forgive him for any damn thing that he does. So she's really more so not come to the terms of, oh, he has to explore in this experience, but she's more so, in my personal, come to terms with, I'm not gonna stop fucking with him regardless of what he does, so I might as well let him do what he gonna do. That's what I feel is going on with her. But y'all got, I mean, like, I'm not telling you not to care. I'm not telling you not to have feelings or anything, but you also have the right to go and explore other people too. Okay, but the whole crying and whining and this, and y'all have not made a decision to be closed off. Okay, all of that don't make no sense. So she's getting frustrated, and he's telling her to stay calm or whatever, and she has and tells her that she ain't got nothing to worry about. But during this talk, it seems like he was kind of grinning, and this was one of those moments where Anaya is like, "Listen, when I'm trying to have a serious conversation with you, that whole grinning, it really gives that you want to bust out laughing in my face." Okay. And I said that right there could be something that's pissing her the hell off, because I would be pissed off too. So Anaya says that she's not mad or whatever, but she says it does sound twisted. And she's like, one conversation with Soul or whatever, after all the chats that we've had and your whole perspective changed, girl, shut the fuck. Girl, you act like he wants to like go and be with the damn girl. That's not what he's saying. He just wants to have a chat, explore, get to know. See if there is something there. His perspective, I don't feel has fully changed just yet. In my personal, so my issue, okay, my biggest issue with Anaya is the fact that y'all are not closed off. If the roles were reversed and Casey was doing the same thing, I would say the same thing, just like I said it about Zach. When Zach was over there feeling away, trying to go talk to this person and act a certain way, y'all not closed off. Just because you lied to Kata and told Kata that you told the girls you was closed off, which you did not say, that don't mean she got to do it. She not closed off with you. So what's the frustration? Just go get to know who you gonna know. And that's my thing with Anaya, right? She says that he's open, he can explore, or they're open, he can explore, but then she really don't want him to explore. Just off of one convo, and you made the assumption that his whole perspective changed after all the chats that y'all had. Well, in any of the chats that y'all had, did he say y'all was closed off? Damn. So he says, listen, I also have to explore too. I said, facts. Let her know. Damn. Let her know. So she gets mad at some point and she walks off. Bye, girl. You got it, boo. Go ahead. Okay. You got it. So either way, Zach and Kata, let's get to them. So he asked about the chat, right, with Caleb. And Zach says that he was upset that that Caleb went before him. And he did everything that he wanted to do to Kata. Boy, stop lying. Stop lying. He did everything. He did everything to you that I had wanted to do. And that's why I'm a little piece of upset about it. I don't believe him. You just mad. You just feel away. It's just really that simple for me. You just feel away that that man over there talking to your girl. And that she could potentially be interested, and therefore you could potentially end up vulnerable. That's what's really going on. So he asked if she's interested in Caleb, and she says, I'm open to more chats, but I ain't say I'm interested in him. So now he's saying that he'll just pull Melanie for chats, and she like, oh, bro, come on now. Now you're gonna pull Melanie for chat. Now you're being spiteful the same way that she was doing with Jen. So Zach says that he's not jealous or anything, but there may be a crack if Caleb is able to slide in. It must be some type of crack if she feels like, oh, well, I'm open to continue to have more chats with him. Then he's like, he needs to figure out what his options are. Okay. Anywho, Casey, Kenzie, and Sincere are talking, and Kenzie asked about why they were considering sending her home. And I felt like Casey ass had up there and lied to her face and says that she was the last person they were thinking to send it home. You a lying ass motherfucker. Because she was the first thing to come out of Zach and Sincere mouth. And Casey says the only reason we thought about that was because of the reasoning that y'all gave, or the girls gave, for, getting rid of Gabe. And I'm like, yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, Kenzie was the first name that y'all brought up, okay? Period. So Kenzie says that she wasn't lustful like Gabe. And Sincere says we were comparing you based on experiences, not so much as, like same person type, y'all doing the exact same thing. We was just comparing the experiences, right? So Sincere says, I don't ever want you to think that we were gonna send you home. And it's like y'all sit up here and talk about in the fandom. This ain't Friendship Island. This ain't Friendship Island. Y'all better get the hooting and hollering. Y'all be using that this ain't Friendship Island for the wrong stuff, okay? Listen, y'all better say something now. Y'all better focus, okay? Get it together, honey.
Y'all better focus. Okay. Because who can... I want to...
Y'all better focus. Get it together. Period. Either way, Kizzy can go at any moment, and I can't wait till they betray her trust. Got her thinking that they'll never send her home, only to send her ass home. Let's keep going. Zach and Kata. This is another couple. Even though I discussed them a second ago, I cannot stand these two. Well, I like Kata. I'm sorry. I do. I like Kata, girl. I like you, girl. Zach, I can't stand you, but I can't stand it. I don't like that y'all are in a coupling. Honestly, I feel like Kata, you did start to annoy me with how much you were trying to occupy Zach's space. Only for him to want you to, like, you wanted to get a hug, you wanted to get a kiss, you were still trying to be up in his space, up in his arena. I don't know. I mean, that would have probably been annoying to me too, just a bit. Like you do it a lot. You do it a lot. You do it a lot. It's like you try to literally be in his skin. Like, it's just like, can you calm down? If he don't like you, it could be because of that. I don't know, but it's also giving he's sticking with you because of a game plan. His ass slick mentioned and Casa. But either way, um, he stops hugging her or whatever because he's like, I want to talk to Bryce. Only for him to stop talking to her, go over there, pick Bryce ass up and ask him for a chat, a mess. So he tells him about Kata and her being open to Caleb and all of that. So he trying to figure out his next move or whatever. Kata tells Kenzie and Melanie about the chat that she had with Caleb and the fact that Zach is jealous. So she's confused on what he's having a talk with Bryce about. It's like, what do you think he having a talk with Bryce? But he's trying to figure out his next move. He's complaining and talking about whatever y'all just talked about. So she says he has nothing to worry about. I need y'all to stop reassuring each other that they ain't got nothing to worry about, because I feel like that only goes so far. All y'all got something to worry about. So Zach over there talking about liking blonde girls, but has a track record, right? And he's never slept with a blonde girl before or whatever like that. And I'm like, okay, so Jen, you still interested in Zach? And Zach, you're just not his preference. He's just not interested. He's not interested. He only pulled you for a chat to make old girl jealous. He wasn't interested in Kenzie. You already saw that on screen. I don't know why you thought you was gonna come in and be any better. Kenzie looks 10 times better. That's not nice. But listen, no, okay. Kato wants to chat with Zach. Now they over there arguing about her wanting to, go for a chat with him and him not wanting to go for the chat. And he says that he's tired and he's just taking everything in about what they just talked about, and her still wanting to talk to Caleb. And now he questioning how much he really explored and all this and that don't nobody give a damn about. Good luck to the couple. So Kenzie and Corbin are chatting, and Kenzie says that she looks for, if a person gives them the last thing gives her the last thing that they have, right? Then she says that she doesn't like that she has to always pull him. She wants him to be the one to lead. And Corbin had us up here thinking his ass liked Kenzie like that. Corbin had us up here, or had Kenzie up there looking crazy, talking about some he catching feelings or whatever the case is. Really? Are you really catching feelings, or did you needed to solidify that because you saw what it felt like for your ass to almost go home after you saw how America voted? When you stood up there and saw that you was almost eliminated, it's given that you needed to lay it on thick just in case you're ever in a situation to where you may potentially go home and maybe she'll fight for you or some shit. I don't know. But either way, she says that she doesn't like that she always pulls him and she's always the one going in for a kiss. I said, yeah, because he off you. That man tired of putting his damn fingers to work on your ass every night, DJing and any other thing he over there damn doing with you. With them fucking fingers. About to get that man arthritis fucking with you. Understand? Fingers be going to town, and it seemed like something else was going to town the other night. So Trinity's still bothered by KC saying that he was surprised that she and Bryce were a favorite couple. Girl, get over it. He don't like you like that. For real, okay? I'm starting to believe what the people are saying, that you really got with him, thinking that you finna get a piece of Nicolandria, and it's just not finna happen for you. I don't care how nobody feels about it. Okay? It's just, I just don't see it. Okay? Prove me wrong, girl, but I'm not seeing it at all. Um, I put it in my notes. I was like, these girls are clueless. I don't know what else was happening, but that definitely was my thought. Either way, KC tells Sincere, he been fixing stuff that's not broken, and he can't fix the person that's dealing with past trauma that he didn't have anything to do with. Now listen, I feel like everybody may deal with a little something that a person got going on from their past that they are working through, right? But it shouldn't have to be a whole damn lie, because you do need to go work on it. But she's young. She's like, what, 22, 23? Like, she still got some more life to live. But I also don't feel like Casey wrong either at the same time. Like, anybody probably gets sick of this shit. Okay, because of how you operated with that person, you think that I got ulterior motives. Damn, can you give me a chance to show you some shit? Can you give me a chance to show you something before you just automatically put that on me? Like, I do that. Like, damn. Okay, but either way, so Trinity wants to look at Bryce's DICK. She said, I want to laugh. Not you want to look at it and laugh. What the fuck? She said, I want to laugh because you be showing everybody else. Stop fuck. I'm so tired of being embarrassed with Trinity. Like, it's just, I'm sick of it. I hope somebody from Casa likes her. I do, because I'm tired. Either way, he says that she can look, but it's soft though. I can't. Like, can we, like, we don't need that much conversation about his zig. But okay, so Kenzie over there fucking or stucking down on Corbin. The next morning, Trinity says, which one of y'all was doing French fries? And I was thinking, when she said French fries, I was thinking that it meant sucking, but it also could have meant fingering, right? But based on the conversation that they continued to have, and she was making slurping noises when they were outside, I said, okay, now she was over there sucking. And that's what it sounded like to me. You was over there. So I guess Jen ain't the only one, girl. Y'all are not beating the blonde hair allegations, honey. I'm not even finna hold you, but y'all have fun, okay? Have fun, okay? So either way, Trinity talks about wanting French fries, right? And she says it was what she said, it was I don't know what she said. Either way, she said she wanted French fries or whatever, right? She said, oh no, I think she asked Trinity if she saw old boy's thing or something like that. Um, yeah, I think though. Yeah, no, yeah. Trinity wants French fries like Kenzie did, and I think she was asked whether or not she seen it or whatever. She said she seen it, she touched it, whatever the case is. Then she said that they kind of did a little something like just to see, and it was like a boop type thing. And I'm like, I'm confused. All I got from it when she was talking was that you don't turn him on. That's just what it is. Okay. Trinity does not turn him on. It does not mean that she is unattractive. It just means she not his type. That's not what he normally go for. He not turned on at all, you know. That's what I was getting from it. When she was like, it was soft, you know, one time we tried it and it was like a, you know, little, we fit in like a little boop just to see. I was like, what? I just don't, and I'm like, you know, when I think about Soul doing After Sun and everybody trying to, you know, make it a story of what Soul said regarding Bryce thinking that Kata is prettier than Trinity, I very much so believe that that is what he thinks. It does not mean that Trinity is unattractive, but in Bryce's eyes, I absolutely do. Just like I believe that in Trinity's eyes, Corbin looks 10 times fucking better than Bryce. 1000%. Y'all see how that works? Yeah. But okay, so Melanie and Sincere, she really likes Sincere, and she thinks that he feels the same way about her. And Anaya asked if they're gonna close things off. And I said, please don't let it be this episode if they're gonna close it. Please, we trying to open Casa, not close nothing. We only trying to open up over here, not close. So thank you. I'm glad it didn't happen. Okay. She said she think they are gonna close it off. She said she can't think of the last time she looked at a guy the way she looks at Sincere. So she thinks that she's falling for him, right? Now, Trinity talks about Bryce and how things are going good. And in the beginning, she wasn't too sure, but she could see herself outside the villa with him. Trinity, stop fucking playing in America's face. Stop fucking playing on our top like that. I don't care. Don't get in my comments saying nothing, because I don't believe it. I don't care. You could type to you purple. You could type to you orange. You could type to you in Fiji, bitch. And understand, I don't believe it. It's a scheme, okay? It's a scheme from Trinity set up to come to us with the bullshit. That's what's going on. It's a scheme that she and Bryson set up. I don't care. So, anywho, they think what Bryce and Zach be doing over there, making, the jokes and this and that, they think it's cute. Now, listen, I do understand sometimes guys play like that, but on my personal, the fact that we see it so much over here on on our side, on our screens from Peacock, it's something behind that. Y'all, okay, sometimes jokes ain't just jokes, girl. Okay, and if they got a crush on each other and they like each other, that's fine. That's fine. But y'all didn't come here to link up with each other. Y'all came to link up with the other folks. So get that together. I don't know. Like, we don't have to see it every time, just like y'all was tired of hearing, and I kind of was too, hearing Baya talk about her damn leg. Well, we don't have to see these motherfuckers like every time sitting over here touching and feeling and rubbing and trying to couple up. We don't need to just let them couple and let them go on about their business. Anaya feels a way about KC saying he wanted Soul to stay. Girl, give it a fucking rest. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't. It kind of gives that you just want to find something to whine about. If the young lady is no longer there to be an issue, why are you worried about it? And by the end of the episode, what you learn is that you have other problems bigger than Soul to be worried about, girl. Okay, and you over here focused on her. She says that she doesn't believe her reactions are limiting him because he's a grown man. Okay, girl. So she says that she told him countless times that he can go and explore. That's what you say out your mouth, but then your actions show something different. The conversations you have with him and others show something different. So she doesn't know if he's trying to play her like a fiddle or what. I think you're trying to play yourself. So Melanie tells her if a guy comes in that you want, you better explore. And I agree. If it's that much of a damn pain and you got to sit up here and question his motives every which way, please go and explore. Please go and explore. Please be open with your feelings. Please be direct and say, I'm interested. I'm feeling you. You got a lot of stuff that's I got in common with you. Whatever the case is, please be thorough in your exploration. Please. So Casey says he feels restricted. This is the first time he's speaking up in my personal because he hasn't fully come out and said it, but we can tell. The moment Soul came into the damn villa, her ass got to crying all because he had red paint on him. Like, slow down, ma'am. Okay, so he says he'll explore and she'll get mad, or she'll cry. She'll get mad or she'll cry, right? He says she'll make it a bigger problem than what it is. Exactly. Because why come to the island? He's supposed to, and then you got upset at a fucking challenge. That's what's crazy. It wasn't even the stuff outside the challenge, it was within the challenge. It's just like, what? It's a challenge. The bombshell's supposed to come in there and bomb. You over here slide down the damn, not even down the wall, girl. Okay? Sliding down the damn what? The fence of the dock, girl. Sliding down. And it's just crazy. Like, what? Girl, you about to catch a damn splinter in your back, slide down crying over this shit, girl. So, anywho, Sincere says what he and Melanie went through, they had to go through it, right? And it helped because it eliminated the doubt that they had. And KC says watching Sincere and Melanie lets him know that you never know what you have until you lose it. And says if he would have done that to Anaya, she wouldn't even have taken him back because she would have had a point to prove. So I question that. So she would not have taken you back. Would she not have taken you back because so you're saying she won't take you back because she'll be trying to prove stuff to other folks that she's tough? Is what I'm wondering. Okay. Either way, Anaya got a text. Yeah, I'm not sure. I want to go back to that because I'm trying to see what would that be like? She's trying to prove a point, so she wouldn't take you back. Would she not take you back? I guess he's saying she wouldn't take me back because that's how she really feels. She wouldn't take me back, but she'll be trying to prove a point. I don't know. I kind of feel like do what's really within your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I would hope proving a point to yourself is I'm not tolerating this fuck shit. But okay. Either way, Anaya got she gets a text, hearts on fire. Kenzie ready to show off her splits, child. She's so ready to show everybody I know how to dance. Dance, dance, dance. I know how to dance. Like, she's so ready to show everybody she know how to dance. I'm a trained dancer. I dance. We got it. The fuck, we get it, girl. So they all getting dressed. They all rehearsing. I was screaming because they was practicing on each other. And Caleb went and he walked up to Zach and grabbed Zach towards his winger, and Zach looked up. I was like, what's going on? Melanie over there twerking, Anaya over there twerking. The people is getting ready. Zach gets a text talking about y'all get ready to leave. KC gets a text to head to Casa Amor. I was like, Casa, 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 Casa. I'm so happy. I have never been so happy to see some niggas leave a villa. Not gonna hold you, in my life, I have never been so happy. Okay, I was so glad to watch them skip to the loo. So Casey was the first one to walk into the new into Casa Amor, and Bryce is giving the toast, and I was immediately annoyed as fuck. So he's telling the people to use this opportunity to explore and test their connection. It's like, duh, that's what it's for. But what you finna be doing, little nigga? What you gonna be doing? You gonna be exploring too? Please explore, because I don't want Trinity with you. So please make sure you do what you say. Okay? You do what you say. Don't just say everybody else explored it. You trying to come back to Trinity thinking that America gonna eat it up as much as they love to eat up an interracial couple, honey. No. Okay, go find you somebody else, love. So the girls walk out to no guys but a box. Okay, so Anaya asked, "Are all the guys in there?" I was like, "Now why would they be in there?" You think they all just lined up? Like, why would you think? I get, okay, whatever she was thinking, child. Either way, they think it's Christmas. They think it's a gift. They think this is just the most wonderful thing. They can't wait to see the first guy that's going to pop out the box or two. Okay, jokes on y'all, baby. Could not wait. Once they let it down, everybody's like, what the hell going on? Like, oh my God, like they excited. Then they see the guys and the screen says, welcome to Casa Amor. They like, what the fuck? It's Casa. So they all run up to the screen, baby, and they watching. I said, yes. I said, now this right here is what you put a spin on it, Love Island. Okay? This is how you do that spin. It was given a piece of movie night. Okay, but for the people that don't know, and that's new, movie night is when everybody is together and they're all watching it. But I think for the past 3 seasons or so, 4, I think, I can't remember if they did it with season 4 or not, but they will send a clue over to the ladies during Casa Amor, and I don't think the guys got one, but I think they send it over to the ladies and let them kind of see like what they men over there doing when they away. Okay, and I love it. And this right here was like one of the best. Y'all sat up there, got these people ready for the heart rate challenge. Okay, got the girls practicing, got their makeup on, got their outfits, like they really all set, square, ready to go. Like, talk about being played. Talk about being played, okay? So got them all ready, got a big old screen in front of them, and y'all get to watch y'all men first night in Casa, baby, but not the whole night. I loved it, okay? First girl come out, her name was Amara or Mira. Gorgeous, from Atlanta, okay? Gorgeous. Now, when KC was sitting up there, he was featuring it. He was like, "Oh yes, oh yes." He was like, "This my kind of action right here. I like this. Love it." Permita came out. She's from San Antonio. Soon as KC saw her, he said, "Ooh, shit!" All I could do was laugh. Okay. As soon as he saw her, so everybody sitting there. I noticed that most of the girls that came out, or maybe I was just tripping. Maybe it was just them two. Y'all correct me. They definitely put their back towards Bryce, and I was like, "Child." Because Bryce, you ain't got it like that. But either way, Kato's watching this. They go over there to Zach. They doing their thing. Kato about to cry because she know Parmita is Zach's type. Okay, so she over there about to cry. The girl was grinding all on Corbin. Trinity says, and put your tongue in your mouth because you could have got sent home. Your ass could have went home. I holler. Okay, and somebody was like, "Yeah, we should have did that." I'm screaming. Now y'all want to send him home? Oh, okay. Right. I bet y'all would have much rather watched Gabe over there in Casa. Oh, okay. So Corbin says he gonna be he going back with a different person or somebody different. I said, baby. And Kenzie watching this, I loved it. But we already could tell the writing was on the wall when she sat with him on the dock and she was saying, "Oh, I wish that you would pull me more. Oh, I wish that I wasn't the one always leaning in to kiss you." You could already tell that he wasn't on her like that. He just told her whatever he needed her to hear, and he does whatever she needs him to do at night so he can continue to stay in the damn villa. Yikes. Okay, but y'all talk about KC not being into somebody. I don't know too much about Corbin, but we shall see. Okay. If any of these guys in my personal stick with the same girl that they started with, I personally feel like that's when we know for sure. We already know, but I feel like that's when we know for sure that these people, they are only doing enough to try to stay to the end, to be safe, to be comfortable, and to hopefully win. They on vacation, and we know Bryce ass is okay because he don't be knowing when he's Nick. Let me not. Let's get to Jaden. She's from California. She was given a little bit of Jessica Alba, just a little bit to me, not a whole lot. Okay, not a whole lot, but just a little piece, maybe a distant cousin. Okay, so Zach says his game plan is going out the window. Now, Zach could have been talking about his game plan as far as how he was going to carry himself in Casa. But being that they just found out about Casa and him coming over there in less than an hour, makes me believe that his game plan was sticking with Kata's ass until the end so that he could potentially win this fucking show, which is something that I think a lot of us felt in the beginning or like a week or so ago, because he mentioned something that made us be like, oh, this nigga, he playing the game. So Zach is not to be trusted, but good luck. We get a girl named Tiara. She's coming for KC. I'm not sure where she's from, but she was gorgeous. You know, she danced on Bryce, and he don't know what to do with it. She was over there twerking over there in his face. He didn't know what to do with it. I said, oh Lord. But you over here talking about how you always hunching on women. You over here talking about how, oh, you know, I'm used to jumping in the bed with women, then I date them. Sit your shut. Can we get his things, please? Can we pack him up while he's in Casa? Can we get him an early flight home? Like immediate, and I mean immediate. Can they eliminate people in Casa? Cause he can go. So either way, she was over there giving Tiara was giving extra attention to KC. She was coming for KC. I said, baby, well, come for him then, honey. Come for KC, baby. Come for him. Come get him. That's the only way we're gonna see whether or not him and Anaya are really a match. If he can't let go of Anaya. Okay, we'll see. So Anaya says Casey and Corbin are some of the lamest men ever. Nah, they was lame as fuck in the villa. Okay, Haki. And it's sad, but I like Corbin more in Casa. Corbin kind of let loose. I felt like I saw the Jamaican in him come out in Casa. I was like, you know what? Corbin might be a piece of cute over here in Casa, honey. I liked Casa. I like Casa Corbin. Casa, I like K Casa. I like K Casa and Casa Corbin. I like it. I'm not gonna hold you. Okay. I want to see that let loose because well, Corbin was kind of letting loose over there in the villa, but KC was not. So give me K Casa. I'm here for K Casa all day. All right. So Alana comes out. She's from Miami. Girl, she barely could kiss Bryce's ass. Did y'all notice that? She was so cute. I think that's the one that had that little angel outfit on. She came out there, and when she was on him, you could tell she was about to lean in and like go for a kiss or whatever. And I think she kissed her, but she kind of leaned back. It's something about them teeth, girl. Yeah, it's something about them teeth. So either way, she didn't give much to the boys though. At least the black boys she did. But with the white ones, she went all in. And I thought, girl, like that's her preference. That's what she's interested in. So do your thing, okay? Anywho, so she didn't give much to them. And then we get Sydney. Sydney came out. Right. And actually, let me go back to Alana. When Alana came out, I said Alana is better fit with Bryce. Like I could see them two. I could see those two. Like she's cute. I don't know if she'll be into Bryce. I think she kind of liked him. I think he liked her. I could see Bryce with. I could see that. Yeah, I could see them too. Okay. Either way, let's get to Sydney. Gorgeous. Yes. Here for it. More black women. Let's go. Trinity says that she looks like a dupe of her. She was like, I said, why would y'all go get a dupe of me? Slow your roll, okay? Watch your man, and you should watch your mouth, because understand, you really giving a dupe of Olandria, which is why you try to duplicate and replicate Nicolandria, but it ain't working. It's not working, my love. I don't care what nobody says. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. And even if y'all do vote for Bryce and Trinity, if they stay together and make it to the end, I will refuse to believe that you actually like their coupling. It's just that you hated all the other Islanders, and that's why they won. Okay? That's what I would think. Cause the damn show ain't giving no Nicolandra. Y'all ain't even come up with no damn name for Trinity and Bryce, okay? That's how I know y'all full of shit. But it's all right. So, anywho, Bryce can't stand to see women kiss his man Zach. I don't know if y'all noticed that. But when one of the girls went over there to kiss Zach, he was like, oh my God, or something. I was like, you okay? Is it you cool? You straight? What going on? Insane. So she said Sincere looks like Lord Farquaad. Say the name when she came out. So she got the kissing all up on him. Casey ran around with yeah, was it him? Casey ran around with Sydney. I don't know. I put that in my notes. Casey ran around with Sydney. Because I think at the end. Was it Sydney? Or did he run around with Sydney? I don't know. I don't know. Did I mess my notes up? I don't know. I probably missed my notes up, but either way. So the girls get a text, right, about Casa and how the guys will be over there enjoying their time with the ladies. And they haven't gotten any men. So the girls is like, where are guys at? Are we going to be able to show them? And somebody said, nah, they ain't. They over there having a good time. They ain't finna be watching us. They sure ain't. So everybody going crazy, but Melanie over there just chilling. Melanie is trying to stay as composed as possible and not lose her SHI. Okay? She don't want to do too much to spaz because she also, I think, doesn't know what Sincere is gonna get at, of her. So I think that she want to remain as calm as possible, as if she would impress him, is what I'm thinking. But she says that we gotta just wait and watch, and we gotta see how they move to know if they really fuck with you like that. Like we just gotta wait and see what it is. Then she says, I'd rather go home alone than with a badass guy. I said, girl, shut the fuck up. Not even like you don't even believe the stuff that you're talking about. All right. You don't even believe that. Either way, Casa girls. Casa girls and the Villa guys, the girls introduce themselves, the guys come out. Corbin comes out first with the ladies. He spent a lot of time on Permita. He really likes that, okay? I wasn't expecting him to go in on Miss Amora either, or Amira, however you say it. I wasn't expecting him to go in on her. He was going in on her. Caleb, he goes next. Baby, Caleb came out his shell. The confidence was crazy. I like to see Caleb how he was. He wasn't second guessing. He wasn't asking the guys, what do you think about this? And shit, am I doing too much? He just let loose. He did a great job. When he got to Sydney, he said, what up? She said, huh? And then it just went wild. It was so funny. Bryce and his lame ass go, girl, child, please. Bryce goes, girl. He bent over in a mirror's face, I think it was. I said, baby, production had to help Bryce with all the edits and the music and the jump cuts and everything. I said, because this ain't it. He ended up talking about on the last girl, he busted his lip. No, you bit your own damn teeth. That's about what happened. Talking about he tastes blood. Nah, yeah. What y'all be doing when people do that, Love Island? Do y'all stop them from kissing? How does that work? Either way, baby, Zach going. Zach damn near trying to fuck Permita. When I tell you everybody was on Miss Mita, everybody was on Miss Mita. Okay. Casey get out there finally. He like, let's play ball. I said, let's go. Let's go, my boy. What we doing? What is looking like? So he gave the all the black girls attention first, okay? But when he got to Permita at the end, baby, the way he back, because first of all, let's go back to Zach. Zach picks up Alana, and it was like he had her on a damn swing, like a field trip type, in the air. Like it was like he wanted to throw her. Like what's going on? I know she's light, but it wasn't giving, on his thing. It was just like he was just tossing her in the air. Like it was weird. But when you got to KC and how he bounced Permita on that oh, well, I ain't got anything to say. Go ahead, young man. What else is going on? KC was over there going crazy, and I loved it. I think he got one of the girls down on the ground. I think he hunched on her or whatever. I was like, oh, he all over the place. That boy done cut loose. That boy ain't giving the boy that he gave in the villa. Now, I love to see him cut loose, but then I'm also like, are you really into Anaya? Or maybe he is. I'm not gonna say he's not into Anaya. I just think that maybe Anaya leads with a different energy, and he respects the boundary and the energy that she leads with when it comes to the sexual part. And I also feel like they've had freaky challenges, as in nasty challenges, as in licking toes, licking bottom of feet type challenges. But I don't feel like they've had no sexy type challenges like this. Right? But either way, Casey got in there and he threw down, baby. And I was here for it. And so the Villa girls realized they wouldn't get nobody over there in the Villa with them. So they decided they just gonna dance for each other. Okay. I'm sure they played some Beyonce dance for you, honey. So Melanie goes out there, she does her dance or whatever. But what I will say is that I felt like Melanie, first of all, I felt like all the girls were telling themselves whatever they need to say to cope. They over there trying to cope. Melanie telling herself whatever she could say to convince herself that it's okay. Because again, she knows she's gonna take sincere back. It doesn't matter. Kenzie over there telling herself damn affirmations. I'm smart, I'm kind, I'm beautiful. I holler. I was laughing my ass. I was laughing my ass off, okay? Anaya over there playing in her get back as if Casey gonna give a damn. He might, but she's like, oh, y'all think y'all ain't seen Anaya? You think you ain't seen? I'm finna really turn. I'm finna really show y'all what it is. I'm finna really get in the paint. I'm finna really do something. I'm finna really get in it. I'm finna get in it. I was like, okay, Anaya girl. Okay, y'all. Okay, ladies. Okay, girls.
Motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down. You that bitch. You that bitch.
Okay, ladies. All right, let's calm down. Okay? Let us calm down. All right. It's okay. It's okay. That y'all was telling yourselves whatever y'all can to try and cope. Okay. So either way, I was thinking to myself, how y'all gonna turn up and do something different when y'all ain't even got no men in the house? But okay. Casa girls start yelling, Casa, 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 Casa. So the Villa girls was like, how about we say fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck. So they over there like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Right? So then Kenzie started dancing all over the damn place, started hitting splits and stuff. I said, baby, it's giving bothered as fuck. It's giving bothered as fuck. It is. I was hollering, baby. This episode was good. I'm gonna watch it again for sure. If there's anything I want to talk about, I may come to y'all with another video. We shall see if I missed anything. But y'all like up this video. Let me know your thoughts. How are you feeling about Casa, baby? I am so happy Casa is here. But make no mistake, the ladies will be getting guys. All right. So when Casa Amor happens, you know, they kind of like break up for the week. They could go off to Casa, explore, and do whatever they want to do. And then you have the people over here in the villa still, and they bring in a different set of people for them to test the temptation amongst the islanders. They can bring somebody back from Casa over to the villa. The people in the villa, if they want to stick with somebody that came over to the villa, they can. Right. And then, you know, a whole recoupling will have to happen after a while. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm so here for it. I love it. I'm so happy. Leave your thoughts and comments down below about the latest episode. I'm Jami, that's me. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Just call back right back.